Hello, in our previous video we created a website with the Elementor page builder. Now, I want to recreate that website with the Divi WordPress theme. This is the website we created. This is a website for plumbers. First, we need to install Divi. Download Divi from your Elegant Themes account. Then, in your WordPress dashboard, go to Appearance, Themes, click Add New, and Upload Theme. Here, select the Divi file you just downloaded and then click the Install Now button. Activate the theme once it's uploaded. Now, let's create a new page. Let's call it Divi Plumber. The title doesn't matter, we will make this as our homepage later. Open this page in a new tab. Let's go to Divi Theme Builder. I want to create a new header for our site. Click Add Global Header, and then select Build Global Header. The Theme Builder automatically added a new section here for us. First, let's decrease the top and bottom padding of the section a little bit. We will adjust it later if we need to. Let's add a new row. Let's try this one. In the first column I want to add my logo. So I select the image module. And I look for my logo. And it's uploaded here. I save the changes. I make sure to save it here as well. And, in order to see the changes on the front end, we also need to save the template itself. And if we go to the front end and refresh the site, now we have the new header. Let's go back to the builder. Click Edit the global header. We will probably need to decrease the section spacing a little bit more. In the next two columns I want to add contact details and opening hours. For this, I'm going to use a blurb module. For the title, I'm just going to add a telephone number. And for the body text, I'm just going to add an email address. Instead of the image, I want to use an icon. Let's go to the Design tab. We need to change the placement of the icon to display it on the left side of the text. Also, make it a little bit smaller. Change the color of the icon. Let's change the title text. Let's make it smaller. Let's make the body text smaller as well. I want to decrease the space between the two texts. So, we need to go to Advanced, Custom CSS. And, add a negative margin to the blurb title. Click Save Changes, and duplicate this module. And, drag it to the other column. Let's change the icon and the text. And, let's change the icon as well. Let's go to the Design tab. To fit in one row, we need to make the title text a little bit smaller. I also changed the title text a little bit. Let's go back to the other module and make the changes there as well. Now, I want to create a new section where we will display our navigation menu. From the module list, select the menu module. We need to edit the section settings. First, let's change the background color. Let's go to the Design tab. Remove the default top and bottom padding from the section. Let's edit the navigation module and remove the white background. Align it to the center. Let's go to the row settings and change the spacing there as well. Save the changes. These modules are not aligned properly with the logo, so let's add some top padding to them. Let's do the same with the other one. We should also decrease the top and bottom padding on the row. We can also change the design of the text on the navigation module. Let's just save it and see how it looks on the front end. Now we have a really nice header. We just have to make sure it looks okay on mobile devices as well. Let's switch to mobile view. Everything looks okay, but maybe we can change the color of the mobile menu icon. And, now we are done with the header. Before we move on to the Hero section of the website, let's quickly create a custom footer as well. To create the footer, just click Add Global Footer, then select Build Global Footer. Let's use the copyright notice from the old template. Add a new row and a text module to the section. Change the background color of the section. Remove the default top and bottom padding from the section. Align the text to the center and change the text color. Adjust the padding of the row as well. Let's make the text size a little bit smaller. Now, we can move on and create the Hero section of the page. To design the page, we don't have to go back to the theme builder. So we can just close it for now. We can build our page using the Visual Builder. Select the first option. Here, we select a 2-column layout. Before we add any modules here, I want to add a background image to this section. Select or upload an image. Make sure the background image size is set to cover. Save the changes. So, in the old template, we had a heading, some text and a button. So, first let's add a text module for the heading. Let's edit this text. Let's copy the other text. Add another text module. Adjust the color, size and line height of this text. And now we can add a button. Replace the text displayed on the button. Let's click the Design tab and change the style of the button. Change the spacing of the button. And lastly, we can add an animation to the contents of the first column. Select the slide animation with the direction right. We can exit the Visual Builder to see the changes on the page. So if we take a look at the old template, the next section is a services section. This is what we will create now. Let's go back and enable the Visual Builder. Let's add a new section with a 3-column row. Let's add a blurb module. Copy the text from the old template. Select or upload an image. Let's go to the Design tab. Change the title text color, weight, alignment and size. Align the body text as well. Finally, let's add an animation to the module. Now that we have the style ready, we just need to duplicate the module a couple of times and just change the image and the text. We use the same styles for the blurbs, but we do need to adjust the animation. Save the changes. The animations of the two sections appear at the same time. Let's add some delay to the second section. We need to add the animation delay to all three blurbs. Now, it's much better. The next section we need to create is a call to action. Let's add a new section. And, let's add a background image. Let's add some color on top of the image. Enable this button to place the color on top of the image. Let's add some transparency to the colors. We can adjust the direction of the gradient as well. Let's copy this text. Paste it into a text module. Change the title text color, weight, alignment and size. Let's add the second text and also adjust its styling. All we have left is a button. Replace the text displayed on the button. Let's click the Design tab and change the style of the button. Let's add a hover state to the button. Finally, let's add an animation to the entire row. Let's save the changes. And now we have a nice call to action. The next section we have to create is an About Us section. Let's enable the Visual Builder. We need to create a new section with 2 columns. In the first column, let's add an image. Let's change the background color of the section. In the second column, we need to add some text. Add the second text and adjust its styling. Let's decrease the space between the 2 texts by adding a negative top margin to the second text. Let's paste the third text as well. We need to add these 4 blurbs in a new section. Let's copy the background color of this section because I want to use the same color for the next section. Let's create the new section with a 4-column row. Change the background color. We can also remove the top padding of the section. Let's add a blurb module. Change the title text. Change the body text as well. Let's find an icon for this blurb. Change the background color of the module. Change the icon color and size. Adjust the title text. Adjust the body text also. Adjust the overall padding of the module. Let's not forget about the animation either. Duplicate the module 3 times and change the text. We also need to pay attention to the animation settings. Let's save the changes. Okay, I forgot to add animation to those 2 columns. Let's go back and fix that. Here we need to add animation to the column, not the text modules. I need to select the second column. I think it's better to add some animation delay to the blurbs. Let's check this out. And it's perfect. All we have left is this testimonial section. Let's do that quickly. First, we need to create this title and then the testimonials. Let's add a new section. We need a text module. I'll just copy and paste the title text. Let's adjust the styling. Let's add a divider under the title. Change its color and height. Push it closer to the title. And decrease the width of the divider. Now, let's do the testimonials. Here, we display 3 testimonials, so we need to add a 3-column row. We don't need to add a new section, just add a new row with 3 columns. Divi has a testimonial module we can use. Let's check the old template. We have the text on the top and then the image and the name. Let's remove the icon from the top. Okay, so here we don't really have any options to change the order of the elements inside a testimonial. So let's just do some basic styling. Change the color of the author name text, and change the weight of the position text. Finally, let's add an animation to the module. Duplicate the module. Let's adjust the animation of the module. And repeat it. We also need to add animation to the title. Basically, we are finished. Let's save it and exit the builder. So now we have a really nice header and a hero section. We have the services section, a call to action section and an about us section. Actually, there is one thing I forgot about, and this is the navigation links. When we click on a link, it should take us to the appropriate section. And right now it's not doing that. I added IDs to the navigation menu items. We can check them here in the admin. Here we can see the IDs. But we don't have these IDs added to the sections. So let's fix that. We need to go back to the Visual Builder. Add the ID to the section settings. And now these links should work. Now we are really ready. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.